Pag sa DICT, hindi nakakancel yung delivery apps, right? Halimbawa kung may nagreklamo na kliyente. Kasi kung gusto kong habulin yung delivery app, paano? Kasi nangyari sa akin yan, iho eh. Nabangga ako ng motorcycle rider na nagde-deliver ng goods. Hindi ko naman mahabol yung rider dahil wala naman pera eh. Normally, kaya nga sila pumasok din sa trabaho na yan eh. Now, doon sa delivery apps, na kumikita, hindi ko mahabol.
So, Mr. Chair, ang nakakatakot po kasi dyan, nagpapasapasahan po ng jurisdiction. Sa part naman po namin, kami pong nagpa-file ng mga complaint, nakikipag-negotiate, nahihirapan kung sino po bang ahensya yung kakausapin.
Sa totoo lang, ang una kong tanong sa budget hearing, o kanong namang hearing, kulang pa ba ang batas tukol dito sa issue na ito? Ang sagot palagi ng kwan, kumpleto po yung batas. Sunod na tanong, saan ang mali? Doon sa implementation. Nasa inyo yung problema kasi the executive body is the one implementing. Not us. We enact the law. Pero yung pag-implement, nasa inyo. Di ba? Nasa inyo yung problema palagi. Kung titignan natin, sabi nyo na naman, sa IRR, doon nyo ilalagay. Pero ang observation ng representation na ito, if I read the IRR, you're also arrogating unto yourself the power to legislate. Kasi wala sa batas, nilalagay nyo sa IRR. Which are considered ultra vires.
We agree with you, Mr. Chair, but this is our first time to draft an IRR.
Oh, siguro galing-galingan nyo ng pag-draft ng IRR. So we go to paragraph C. O ito na naman. Motorcycles for hire operating under an OEPP. Motorcycles for hire operating under an OEPP shall be regulated by the DICT in accordance with Presidential Decree number 240 and Republic Act number 7354, subject to compliance with the requirements provided under the applicable provisions of this Act. DICT?
Good afternoon po, Mr. Chair. Reggie Venturina po from DICT Postal Regulation Division. As to Section 8, letter C po, the DICT recommends to change the language of this to, if I may read.
Yeah, you have the floor.
Motorcycles for hire operating under an OEPP shall be regulated by the DICT in accordance with the Presidential Decree number 240 and Republic Act number 7354. This regulation is subject to compliance with the requirements stipulated under the applicable provisions of this Act, incorporating the guidelines outlined in the DICT Department Circular number 1, series of 2017, which adopted DOTC-DC 2001, 001, series of 2001, known as the Rules and Regulations in the Processing, Hearing, and Adjudication of Applications for Authority to Operate Private Express and/or Messengerial Delivery Service, and in the investigation of complaints in connection with the operation of such services. Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Any other?
Mr. Chair, I would just like to...
Tatanungin sana kita kung payag ka na i-regulate to ng DICT, hindi kayo?
Yes, we agree, Mr. Chair. We just would like to make a little comment. For the OEPP, it shall be regulated by the DICT. However, the MC riders, those who are manning the motorcycles, they should be under the jurisdiction of the LTO.
Yung rider at saka?
Yung riders, sir, yung nagmumotor, they should be fall under the jurisdiction of the either LTO or LTFRB, but the platform of the OEPP will be under DICT. We have no argument with that. Pero yung mga nagda-drive mismo, the riders themselves, I think this should fall under either the LTO or the LTFRB, Mr. Chair.
Oh, I have an issue there. I don't know if it's valid. Pag sa DICT, hindi nakakancel yung delivery apps, right? Halimbawa kung may nagreklamo na kliyente, can the DICT or does the DICT have the jurisdiction to cancel yung kwan? franchise, yung delivery app.
Mr. Chair, yes po. May I clarify lang po that the DICT does not regulate the app itself, but the operator po for the logistics service po. So we have no control over the application po of these providers po.
Sino ang may control? Sa gobyerno. Kasi kung gusto kong habulin yung delivery apps, paano? Kasi nangyari sa akin yan, iho eh. Nabangga ako ng motorcycle rider na nagde-deliver ng goods. Hindi ko naman mahabol yung rider dahil wala naman pera eh. Normally, kaya nga sila pumasok dyan sa trabaho na yan eh. Now, doon sa delivery apps, na kumikita, hindi ko mahabol.
Mr. Chair, yun po, yung the application itself, yung mismong software po, we have no regulatory powers over it. Pero yung operator po, meron po kami.
Yung operator
Yes
ng
po, ng application po.
ng
Yes,
application.
but not the application itself po.
Yes.
Yes po.
So, if we complain,
It goes to us.
you can
Yes po, we have the jurisdiction over the operator. That's how we define it, sorry po. The operator ng delivery service po through the app.
through the app. And
Yes.
meron po kayong listahan ng mga may-ari ng delivery apps lahat.
Not every delivery service po has an application, but we have a list po we have our own accredited list of operators po operating as PEMEDES, the delivery service providers.
Okay. Kasi hindi ko alam kung paano ko habulin eh. Hindi ko pwedeng habulin yung driver, yung rider, dahil walang pera eh. Alam naman natin hindi na makukuha ko. Lalo-lalo na kung malaki yung damage sa sasakyan mo. Diba? So, yung rider, kontrolado ninyo. That's your position.
Yes, Mr.
Oh.
Chair, yung rider or yung driver.
Yung bang gusto ninyo eh, merong contradiction dito sa paragraph C, section 8.
Wala, Mr. Chair. This is consistent with the mandate of the agency that all drivers should be regulated either by LTO or LTFRB.
Any objection to this position insofar as paragraph C is concerned from the resource person? Sige.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. John J. Chan po from Rider Centro. Gusto ko lang din po mag-comment doon sa statement to Mr. Chair ng DICT kasi mag-create na naman po ito ng another confusion. Nung nagkaroon po ng hearing sa MC Taxi Law sa Senate, inako ng DICT yung jurisdiction over the app. In recent din po na media interview, particular yung tungkol sa Lalamove na issue, inako rin ng DICT yung jurisdiction sa app. Nakakapagtaka, on this hearing po, ngayon naman ay hindi naman nila inaako at inaako naman ng LTFRB. So, Mr. Chair, ang nakakatakot po kasi dyan, nagpapasapasahan po ng jurisdiction. Sa part naman po namin, kami pong nagpa-file ng mga complaint, nakikipag-negotiate, nahihirapan kung sino po bang ahensya yung kakausapin. So, gusto ko lang din po